What's going on, team? Domonique Hargrove here, is founder of Slight Edge Performance Program. Just here hanging out at my house. Just finished working out. That's why I had this cut off on. But anyway, this is what I want you to do right now. This video is going to be very quick, but I was just thinking about you guys and parents. If you're watching, tell your student athlete, professional athletes, if you're watching, guys, get to the screen. This is what I want you to do. I want you to focus on your goal. What is it that you want to achieve? What is your dream? Focus on that thing right now. We're going to talk about 4 tips, 4 concepts, 4 bullet points that's going to help your student athlete, help you as a student athlete, and even if you're a professional athlete watching this. I get a lot of feedback from you guys. So I want to teach you about 4 tips that's going to help you get an advantage and get the slight edge that you're looking for. Guys, I know you're very competitive in your sport. I know you're always looking for an advantage. Why do I know that? Because I did. Coming up as a student athlete, I played football at Virginia State University, and I was able to have an NFL Pro Day in 2010. And through all of those experiences, graduating from college, getting my bachelor's and my master's degree, through all that education, all living that life, I took some things away from it that I said could help a lot more people. It could help you guys, okay? So, the first tip, academic excellence. What does that mean? When I was in college, my sophomore year, I got an academic probation warning letter. They sent it to my mom's house. My mom called me. I was on campus. She called me and she said, "What is this I got in the mail?" She told me what it said, and I said, Mom, I just haven't been giving my all. I've been playing football. I was redshirting at the time. I was playing, going to practice, and I was in school, I was in college, but I wasn't in college. What I had to learn and decide was I had to develop a passion for learning. And it has everything to do with your association, who you're hanging with. So guys, you have to develop a passion for learning. Personal education, personal development. I hang around a lot of successful people, whether they be athletes, whether they be successful businessmen, coaches. And what I learned from them is you have to invest in your own education. Personal development means education outside of your school system. So even though you're in high school, even though you're in college, your teacher, your professor says, "I need you to read this book." Read that book. Make sure you're doing everything that teacher tells you, but you need to do extra. You need to be hungry to learn, because I'm telling you, the person who's hungry to learn, the person who gets that knowledge, that's the person who will have an advantage, the slight edge. One book that I read was called The Slight Edge. That's how I developed my program. A mentor of mine named Marty, he told me about this book. He's a very successful businessman. He told me about this book by Jeff Olson. I read the book. It changed my life because it changed the way I was thinking. Second tip, elite athletic development. When I was in grad school, I was at the gym one day, and I walked into a professional private training facility, even though it was a sign that said "Stay out unless you're training." And me and my buddy walked in there. The head trainer came in and said, "Hey, what are you guys doing in here?" We were standing on the turf. He said, "This is a private gym." But he opened up to us. He says, "Who are you?" And I got to talking to him. Come to find out, he was training some of the guys that I played with in college. Long story short, I wound up getting an internship in Richmond training athletes. This transformed my life because now, even though I was an athlete, I had been playing sports all my life. Now I was learning what really goes into making an athlete better. Guys, there are things you can do to make yourself better. Physical development, speed, agility, flexibility, power, strength. There are exercises and things you can do, and that I was teaching athletes. I got to see. I was just looking at the 2013 top prospect list for high school, and I seen a guy ranked number 3 on there who I trained, a couple years ago. So you want to learn as much as you can on how to increase your athletic and your physical development. Third thing, which is very important, character development. Yes, character. What is character? Character is what you do, who you are when no one is looking. Yeah, I know that we see you on the field. I know we see you on TV interviews. I know we see, we see you out there in person, but character is who we are, who I am when no one is looking. And it's the things that we do when no one is looking that's going to determine how the world sees us. And it doesn't matter what anybody thinks of you. All it matters is what you think about yourself, because what you think about yourself is how people will see you. There was a group of guys, they were sent on an assignment to go plot out the land, to get what was already theirs. All right, it was 12 of them. Well, 10 came back, even though there were some challenges, some circumstances, in getting their goal. 10 came back with a negative report, like, man, we saw ourselves as grasshoppers. There were giants in the land. We can't overcome that. I can't overcome that challenge. But two of them, their names were Joshua and Caleb. They said, "What, man? Let us go up at once. We are well able to overcome and get what's ours, achieve our dreams." And that's having a good character. How do you have a good character? You got to hang around people who are pushing for goals in life. Hang around people who have desires in life. Hang around people who want to be more than average. Okay? Fourth thing, leadership in business. Guys, there's a higher standard for athletes. Okay? I was looking at the news the other day. A $100 million basketball star was broke. Did you know that the NBA says that 60% of athletes go broke 5 years after being out of the NBA? Also, over 70% of athletes go broke after leaving the NFL. And the NFL, they say the average playing time is 3 years. Now, I'm not saying this to deter your dreams. I'm all for pushing for your dreams. Go after it. If you don't believe in yourself, who will? But at the same time, guys, you have to think about your future. Leadership in business. It's athletes. I'm teaching athletes on my team about business, about the difference between profit and wages, the difference between thinking like a business owner and thinking like an employee. Okay? The difference between thinking like an entrepreneur and somebody who just depends on a job to make money. Okay? Connect with me. I want to tell you more about the Slight Edge Performance Program. Man, it's helping a lot of athletes to see their future. That's what it's all about. I wish I had somebody in my life when I was coming up in the ranks to kind of steer my vision and to help me think about some things. So that's why I'm here. Go to my link down here, www.slightedgeperformance.net. You need to go there, register your own personal customized profile. All right, and at the NSF certification is a non-for-profit company. What they do is they test all the different supplements that are sold on the market. You want to make sure when you get your nutritional supplements, they are NSF certified. Okay? I'm going to show you, just in case you don't know what I'm talking about, this NSF certification right there. Okay? This is one thing. This is awesome. Guys, if you're not taking a multivitamin, you're not doing your body any justice. The American Medical Association recommends that every adult take a multivitamin. If you're going to take any multivitamin, guys, I recommend you take XX. All right, it's the best. You can't get it in stores. You can only buy it through someone who has an exclusive right through the company Amway and Nutrilite. And I'm your man, okay? So order it from me if that's what you want. Get more education about sport nutrition. One thing that helped me when I was training for my NFL Pro Day was education about sport nutrition. Okay, you can follow my blog at dhdiamond.wordpress.com. Find me on Twitter at dhdiamond2012. Email me domonique.dhfitness@yahoo.com. All my information is down here. Remember, when it comes to your health, when it comes to your performance, when it comes to your future, business, don't just play the game, but learn, know, and understand how the game is played. Until next time, Domonique Hargrove here. I'll see you at the top. Peace.